we just hit 4,000 subscribers. So to celebrate, I did a very special 4K Q&A. All of the questions were sent in by members of my Discord, which, by the way, you should join. Links in the description. So if you enjoyed this video, then be sure to drop a like on it, as well as subscribe. And yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, well, this is a first. Let's head to the spot, shall we? Oh, what? Bruh, I literally have a flat tire as I'm trying to bike. I don't have a pump either, so guess we're going back. Yo, look at that view. This is honestly one of my favorite spots. Just watch the lake go out into nothingness. First question, why are you so hot? Can I have a kiss? Faceless asks, who's your favorite woman? My mom. QnA asks, what inspired you to do YouTube? Honestly, I've been uploading videos for like 9 to 10 years off and on. And that entire time, the main goal has been growing a community of just amazing people that I can support, and they'll support me back, and I can share my work to them and just talk to. And yeah, that's what inspired me to start and continue doing YouTube, to eventually grow an amazing community one day. And thankfully, now we have one, and I couldn't be more grateful. Oddball asks, if there was one person who you would love to collab with, who would it be? I'm just gonna be straight up and say Stampy Cat. I used to watch his videos like 6-7 years ago, and I think it'd be amazing and hilarious to film a video with that guy and just be able to talk to him and tell him how much of an inspiration and a big part of my childhood he was. Spark ZK asks, how did you feel when you hit 1K all the way through 4K? Very surprised, very thankful, and kind of scared. One thing I forget a lot when I'm doing YouTube is that every one of my subscribers, every one of my viewers has just as complex of a life as my own. They're a real human being behind the screen. Whenever I hit a milestone like 1K, 2K, 4K, it just reminds me that there's 4,000 real people watching my videos. And that's very exciting, but also a little bit frightening when you think about it. Resist asks, will you ever Twitch stream, and if so, when? Yeah, honestly, I would like to stream on Twitch in the future. Inkling says, favorite anime? I've not watched a ton of anime, but my favorite one so far, hands down, has to be Hunter x Hunter. The story's so good, character development, the fighting scenes in it are just, Antic says, do you have a girlfriend? Do I look like I have a girlfriend? No, in all seriousness, I don't, and I'm not looking for one right now. Good question though. Girl says, do you ever think you would grow to 4,000 subscribers when you started posting on YouTube? Absolutely not. When I started taking YouTube seriously last year, I thought maybe maximum I would hit 1,000 subscribers. There's proof of this in my 500 subscriber video. When I started actually grinding out YouTube, my ultimate ultimate goal was 1,000 subscribers. Ludex says, will you ever release a Lunar Cape? I mean, sure. I haven't reached out to them yet. They haven't reached out to me yet. To be honest, I really don't know how that process works. But yeah, maybe in the far future, who knows? Firebreak says, who is your favorite YouTuber? Right now, I think my favorite YouTuber has to be Disrupt TV. They make just the best documentaries on the most random stuff you wouldn't even expect to be interested about. But at the end of the video, you are hooked. I highly recommend you check them out. Axer says, any tips for other beginner content creators? Unless you think you can do it, being on a schedule is just probably one of the worst things you can do as a smaller creator. A lot of people think that uploading on a schedule is going to increase your chances of getting in the YouTube algorithm, but in reality, almost the opposite is true. Upload videos on your own pace. Really take the time to perfect your videos, perfect the editing. There's a certain bar on YouTube for quality, and if your content is above that bar, then you are going to get noticed, and you're gonna get views. And that is what helps you get into the algorithm. Spooky Turtle says, what's your favorite Pokemon? I like Snorlax, you know? He's just kind of a vibe. I mean, look at him. Nexonymous says, what ice cream place do you work at? I work at a local ice cream shop. Polly says, how did you get the name CalebIsSalty? Well, back in the day, about 2 years ago, there was a trend amongst my friend group where we would make our names our name, and then is, and then whatever we felt like that time. For example, blank is chill, blank is goated, and I used to kind of get tilted when I played video games, so it fit my name to be CalebIsSalty, and since then it's just kind of stuck. I don't even rage when I play video games anymore. At this point, the name has just become a staple of my channel. Polar Anthony says, thoughts on FreeLook getting removed from Hypixel? Yeah, so this one's a weird one. I actually never used FreeLook before it got banned, so I don't really care, but it would be very nice if they added it back. Firebreak says, what's your favorite meme/trend? I really liked the sugar crash trend that went around TikTok a while ago. There were some really funny videos that came out of that. Doublefo says, do you find yourself as an introvert or an extrovert? Totally an extrovert. I'm just nice and outgoing to everybody, and I hope that the same will happen to me. Alzid says, when do you think you'll get YouTube rank on Hypixel? Probably never. I mean, I don't know. Stranger things have happened. I never thought I'd get 4K, but here we are. It's possible. Favorite song? Borderline by Tame Impala. Favorite movie? I don't really know if I have a favorite, but the Matrix series is definitely up there. If Obama was walking at 3 kilometers an hour, calculate the velocity at which the sun would implode. Also calculate the velocity of light emitted from a catenary curve. What? Jane says, which YT video of yours is your favorite / the most fun to do, and why? I really liked my most recent video, the Model O one. The editing in that video is probably the best I've ever done. So yeah, that's probably my favorite. Doublefo says, if you were to become famous, would you rather have a lot of friends or a lot of money? Definitely a lot of friends. At the end of the day, money is nice, but the memories that you make with your friends and your family cannot compare to anything else. Ricrini says, cucumber or beans? Cucumber. Vivaxi says, what's your favorite video game that isn't Minecraft? I actually play a lot of Fortnite. I know, cringe. I've just always been pretty decent at it, and I have fun every time I play it, so why would I stop? Speaking of which, Firebreak asks, what was your favorite Fortnite season? Definitely Chapter 1 Season 7. Ollie Burger asks, opinion on burgers? 10 out of 10. Would eat any day. Mr. Chill Bacon says, what editing software do you use, and what are some techniques you use when editing? I use Adobe Premiere Pro to edit all my videos, and I wouldn't say I have any techniques when I edit them. I just edit them normally. What I like to do to get more work done though is I will completely block out my internet, block out every distraction that I have, my phone, everything, and just edit for like 2 hours straight. And I find I'm so much more productive when the temptation of something like YouTube or Discord doesn't get in the way. Inkling says, have you ever thought of moving to the US? No, not really. I mean, I really like Canada, except for the winters. So if I were to move somewhere in the US, it'd probably be like Florida or something. Iz says, will you ever record videos other than Minecraft? Probably not. The thing with having a Minecraft YouTube channel, or really just any viewer base that's dedicated to one game, is that if you upload anything other than that game, there's a very good chance you're going to get way less views than normal. Unless you guys want to see me upload different kind of content, then I'll probably just stick to Minecraft for now. Cubic says, are you really salty? No, not really. Ramen says, to somebody starting out a YouTube channel, what is the most important part of a video to focus on when creating one? The most important thing for a YouTuber of any size is to make sure your video is constantly entertaining. So like every minute or so, put something in, like a plot twist or like a change in game. Mr. Beast does this a lot, and obviously he's very successful. But yeah, more watch time equals more views, and ultimately a better channel. Bedzoid says, do you think PvP grinders are annoying? No, not really. I mean, with any game, there's going to be these sweats that are really good, so I don't really mind too much. Maya says, what's your favorite ice cream flavor from the shop you work at? Definitely birthday cake. Snap? Private Insta? Skype? Bruh. Skype? Really? Have you ever raged so bad that you broke something expensive? And if you have, what is it? Yeah, so I remember a couple minutes ago when I said that I used to rage at video games a lot a couple years ago. I ended up breaking a TV. I was joking around with my friends. They rolled me, and I just flicked my headset off, and yeah, it's a dark subject.
Side note, I just wanted to point out that this wasn't like our main TV or anything. It was like some crappy $200 TV that we hadn't used in like 5 years, and I was just using it as a spare monitor. So when I broke it, my parents like weren't even really that mad. I still can't even believe that happened though.
Tutti Fruity says, who inspired you to do YouTube? I don't know if you guys know who this is, but I used to watch Acidic Blitz before he ended up switching to Fortnite. I used to watch all of his Skywars challenges until I eventually realized I can probably make these videos. And so yeah, I just started doing that, and ever since I haven't stopped. Mako YT says, if you get a chance of max upgrading something in your setup, what will it be? Is it lame to say my PC? I think saying my PC is cheating. A non-PC item would probably be my monitor. I want one of those crazy 360 Hz monitors. I feel like it'd be cool. Delta Play says, what video of yours was the one that really got you into the YouTube game? Also, love your editing style. Keep it up. Well, first of all, thank you. Second of all, the first video of mine to ever blow up was my Discord call remix live stream. It was just a random Saturday morning, and I had no video planned for the the next day. So I just decided to hop on a live stream and try to get the elusive Discord call secret remix. Spoiler alert, I never ended up getting it. It got 200k views, so I'm not complaining. OYK says, do you put milk or cereal in first? Definitely cereal. If you put milk in first, then I just don't even know what to say. Double Foe says, do you have good handwriting if you try? Definitely. If I put my mind to it, I can write quite neatly. I can also kind of do cursive, but if I end up not paying attention to it, it looks like hieroglyphics. Azoic says, if your YouTube career fails, hopefully not, what else would you like to try? Probably music. I've been playing instruments for almost all my life now, so if this fails, then it'd be cool to be like a music teacher. Chrono Red says, how did you get so good at editing? Practice, my dude. I used to upload weekly, putting about 8 to 10 hours into each video. With any skill, if you put that much time in a week, then you are going to get better at it. Practice makes perfect. Also, YouTube tutorials are very helpful. Inkling says, favorite food? Probably pizza. I know that's such a generic answer, but it is honest, especially Little Caesars pizza. Lots of people hate on that. I don't know what it's like in the US, but in Canada, it absolutely slaps for $5. And our very last question of the day, Jane says, da baby.